Hello, everyone. Today is Friday, September 15th, 2023 at 8:34 a.m. in the morning. It was just quiet, and now they're all talking loud. Wow, everything was just quiet. So I guess about 20 or 30 minutes ago, I heard, or probably it was longer than that, it was earlier this morning, and I heard two helicopters flying low um, near my apartment. So I woke up this morning to being, I woke up this morning to harassing comments from both David Jane and the fake aquarium Doris Perp. So I'm not trying to prove to gang stalkers that I'm really being targeted, but people that's supposed to be my supporters or new people, that's who I'm trying to prove to, that I'm really being targeted. So I put in a community post screenshots of David Jane and Aquarium Doris. I mean, it's crazy that y'all choose favoritism towards devil worshippers. And the video I did it was it yesterday afternoon that I did a video? Yeah, it was yesterday afternoon. And then it wasn't until last night that it was finally posted. But the incident happened last night with the neighbor. But that video was much shorter, so that's why it got done uploading and processing before the video that I did earlier. So I don't even know how, people with narcissistic personalities, they know how to manipulate to make their lies sound believable. So Aquarium Doris lied on me and said that I said that I had to get cheap curtains because the donation wasn't enough. I didn't say anything like that. I didn't even say anything about the donation wasn't enough. And she got 5 thumbs up for lying on me and throwing up using satanic emojis. But in my video the previous video that I uploaded, in that video, in the previous video that I uploaded, only one person gave me a thumbs up, and then everybody else gave me like 8 or 9 thumbs down and counting. But I keep on blocking these perps. Like David Jane, I knew him personally for a few years from the fake Hell's Way Church. He was abused and bullied and singled out and treated a certain way too. But they had to have manipulated him to perform a satanic ritual in order to spiritually be transformed the wrong way and become a gang stalker, because David never used to be like this. So I haven't even mentioned David Jane, and for the past few days or past couple of days, Aquarium Doris been harassing me. If I'm so sickening, they got billions of other YouTube channels that can make you happy. But you force yourself to stalk, bully, and harass me for nothing, and y'all getting paid. So you know, nowhere in my videos did I say I had to get cheap curtains because the donation wasn't enough. I didn't say that. And I don't even talk like that. Wow, you hear the paramedics? Wait, I hear them. So my twin sister started that lie, you know, saying that I just want a group to belong to and that I'm just pretending to be gang stalked just for money. And then other professed targeted individuals fell for the lie and then started bullying me and or avoiding and blocking me. And they all stay away from me. You know, I've been a loner for decades. Why would I want to just belong to a group if I be more at peace by myself and I enjoy being by myself? I hate being around people. I hate living with people. The gang stalking program has made me feel like and narcissistic abuse rampant. I mean, you know, rampant narcissistic abuse and gang stalking make me feel like, you know, make me feel like, seem like almost everybody I cross paths with turn out to be spiritually infected with gang stalking. And y'all falsely call me the infection. So, these perps, they don't even know me that well. They don't know me at all. Like, if I'm so sickening, why do you keep stalking and watching all my videos? As I said, the fake Aquarian Doris perp. You wouldn't have been calling me sickening if I didn't say that. That bus driver said it. If I thought somebody was sickening, I wouldn't be forcing myself to watch nearly 2-hour videos every day of that person, or more than that. Watching everything you're sitting there stalking and watching everything I do. Excuse me. Sorry. So I don't know why the fake Aquarium Doris perp is obsessed with harassing me about my curtains. That's the second comment you mentioned about my curtains. So just because I said, that a few items, I had to put back because I thought I had a certain amount on my card or whatever. And you falsely lied and said that, well, she got cheap curtains because she said that the donations wasn't enough. And she just got to this new apartment and she's complaining already. Ungrateful piece of shit. And then y'all manipulate and twist it and falsely accuse me of harassing the neighbors that's gang stalking me. And y'all falsely lie and say that this is just a scam gimmick for money. I just moved up in here. And if you by yourself and don't really have any family or don't even really have any support, I just needed help, this first month. I said, hopefully next month, I hope I won't have the need to ask for help. But you have to be greedy in order to sell your soul to the devil and gain the whole world and lose your soul. And that's exactly what y'all did. So that's the greedy scam, because y'all the cowards who cheated in life. Y'all the cowards who cheated y'all way through the easy way. That's what the truly greedy scam is. You sell your soul and try to take the easy way out, and you don't think you're gonna burn. You know, for the fact that you even defend or agree with something satanic, you going to hell too. And y'all think hell is and burning for all eternity. Y'all think that it's a joke or something to take lightly. But me living up in here, you know, it was harder to keep your focus on God, suffering, harder to be able to concentrate and focus and keep my focus on God while I was constantly distracted and suffering through the homelessness on the streets. But, now that I have a place to live, I can mentally regroup and try to, you know, um, focus on, the Bible and stuff more. But if I would, if I were to have sold out, then, but it's funny because a lot of the popular fake TI perps that's popular, they have a house and a car. And then they got their cash apps begging for money too, which I don't understand that. But then you still turn around and perp me and make up lies and bully me. I walk around, I don't even try to bother nobody, you know. So, and then as I said, people on TikTok, even there, the popular fakes are promoted and falsely glorified as real or speaking real talk or being sincere and genuine. And they started that shut up and ignore bullshit on TikTok. But then at the same time, they want to talk about where's your evidence and where's your paperwork of writing letters to Congress and all that, or going to the police. I couldn't even go to the police about being raped because the police were even psychopathic enough to laugh in my face. Of course, you would defend your Freemason buddies. So everybody, like, I remember, was it Ice Cube that had a rap song called "Everything's Corrupt"? Now you gotta upgrade it and say everybody's corrupt. But all the popular fakes they be like falsely, everybody spread and share their stuff and talk about they're the realists. And it's the other way around. You sitting there promoting what's fake and glorifying what's fake and satanic, and you're sitting there talking about this person is talking real talk while that person is deceiving, and that person has got you bewitched. That person is practicing the doggone witchcraft. So I want to say the video from a day before yesterday, um, out of the whole almost 2 hours of the video, I was rubbing my eye sometime throughout the video. And then I guess it might have been artificial intelligence to capture that and falsely make it look like as if I was doing one eye symbolism. I don't choose or get to choose the thumbnail on my YouTube videos. So that was out of my control, you know. So they wanted to try to manipulate and falsely make it like as if I was doing one eye symbolism, but I wasn't. God knows that I wasn't trying to do it on purpose, but my eye was itching, so of course I rubbed it. And they probably hit me with directed energy weapons to make my eye itch. And the gang stalkers probably control what my thumbnail should be. Who knows? And as soon as I mentioned yesterday about losing so many subscribers on YouTube, then this morning before doing this video, I got back up to 1,322. But I had 1,323, you know, and then it got all the way back down to 1,319. So yesterday was the first time they actually tried to squeeze my organs while taking a shower and living here. And I forgot to mention that last night. So when that man was blasted, like he waited until in the middle of me taking a shower to just suddenly destroy my peaceful shower. And I was rushing, I couldn't even get out the shower fast enough, you know. And midway through me washing my body and washing myself, like the instance that I bent down to start washing my legs, that's when he went with the loud music and they were squeezing my organs at the exact time. But and guess what? Another person that I tried to follow, it probably was somebody with the cooking channel. I don't think either cooking or narcissistic abuse channel that I you know, cooking or narcissistic abuse channel that got hateful and blocked me when I tried to follow them last night on TikTok for no reason at all. So that was another person. But for me to have under 130 followers on this new account and the more so-called TIs on TikTok had turned against me and betrayed me. But the few of them that I do have still left, I get more support or more likes from under 130 TikTok followers. I might get more likes on a video than if I put it on YouTube. And with 1,322 numbers of so-called subscribers, sometimes I don't even get one thumbs up. But on a video about the perp neighbor from last night, I got way more likes on TikTok than the thumbs up that I only got 2 thumbs up on that video on YouTube. That same video on YouTube from the same video on YouTube from last night, only 2 people gave me a thumbs up, but the online perps gave me 9 massive thumbs down. So I show my proof and evidence, and they still lying and saying that this is just a scam for money. But y'all got y'all narcissists, sociopaths, psychopathic personalities. I don't have to prove shit to y'all, and I'm not here to try to prove to y'all gang stalkers. I'm talking to that's people that's supposed to be my supportive subscribers. I'm not talking to y'all gang stalkers. I'm not talking to y'all in my videos. But I'll just keep exposing what y'all do. But it's a greedy scam and theft for y'all to act like y'all think y'all run my YouTube channel and blogs and my social media when y'all don't even know me and trying to control me. You're never gonna make me shut up about the gang stalking. So stop trying. And I hear the paramedics outside now. And so, but I don't see anybody calling David Jane remedial or slow or retarded or anything like that. I can't be too retarded. I showed y'all proof of my bachelor's degrees, my honors high school diploma. Y'all hear that? So, so yeah, like the paramedics started their noise immediately after I turned off the video from the neighbor harassing me last night. But if I hadn't gone outside and put him on film, then he still probably would have been torturing me with the noise. So the fake aquarium doors perp tried to call me an ungrateful piece of shit. Talking about, oh, you just moved in a new place and you're complaining already, and you know you won't last long there, and you're gonna end up leaving that place, and it will be on your own doing. But they're already plotting to find ways to make sure I get evicted. And it's very disgusting to really, really want somebody to go to hell. Somebody who doesn't even know you, and somebody who has done you nothing. So, and I know that the fake aquarium doors perp is younger than me. David Jane is a little bit older, but he looks like a fucking child. And he seems everything like a child. But people must have told David Jane about trying to get attention, because he's copying off my twin sister and other perps with lying and saying that you're just trying to, that fake mental health terminology, the fake mental health system terminology, falsely accused me of attention seeking. Well, if that bothers you, don't look at my channel. But they keep making new accounts every time I block them. So I'm doing the best as I could to keep on blocking them. But, that's why I said that if y'all be pretending that you're my supporters and be fake, and you be the first to, when y'all tell me ignore the perps, but then y'all be the first to start defending and agreeing with them and weaponizing stuff, and then start ganging up and bullying me, and then join forces with the perps to gang up and bully me, and then smear campaign in the so-called TI community. And this is how so-called targeted individuals become gang stalkers themselves, and narcissistic and abusive. And it's like, y'all be abusive and narcissistic in the TI community, and then turn around and calling other people psychopaths. But then you turn around and do the same thing to me. Y'all falsely say that I'm the one who's sick in the head and a very sad individual, a pathetic, sorry, low-life individual. Like, if you've been to prison 5 times and you claim to, oh, I can wear red, talking about you can wear red because you're part of a blood gang. You claim you're part of a blood gang. Well, if that's the case, then why do you wear blue? I never heard of a blood gang member who also wears blue. So you can wear both red and blue, which is the colors that they use on me to gang stalk me. And I could easily say that you're a gang stalker because, like, you wear, like, if that's all you wear, all the colors that you wear is red. You wear a red shirt one day, a blue shirt the next day, and then a black shirt the next day. And then you do the most amount of videos on days you wear a red shirt. Then you throw up satanic hand signs like devil horns and 666, and then have your hands in a Masonic pyramid. And then you turn around and say that you don't believe in that Freemasons is behind gang stalking, and you say that if someone comes to you with that so-called foolishness, then you're gonna block them. But we're telling you the truth, saying that it seemed like you're a sellout, controlled opposition Freemason perp that's lying on me and falsely accusing me of being a paid fake TI that's not a TI, and you falsely accuse me of being a confidential informant when you don't even have any proof. But you've been to prison 5 times, but I'm a wrongdoer, right? You claim you don't believe in Jesus or the Bible. So, even so-called Christians that claim that they're targeted, they even betrayed me or joined in on the bullying and falsely accused me of being greedy and a scammer and everything else. But the biggest greedy scam is the sex trafficking and the gang stalking and gaslighting that y'all the ones getting paid to participate. And in God's eyes, all y'all look foolish. I mean, you turn around and perping me with 21,000 subscribers, but you got Cash App information in your YouTube bio, hoping to get donations for yourself, while you got a house and a car. I mean, you're not even paying rent in an apartment. You own your own house that's paid off. You're good on groceries. You stay good on groceries. But y'all attacking me, just because I needed a little bit of hand, a little bit of a hand up or a little bit of help moving up in here. As I said, I guess sometime it's kind of uncomfortable, and I'm having difficulty sleeping with this little baby mattress on the floor. But I hope sometime down the line that I can get like a real bed. I don't know how I can get a bed because I don't know how I can get a bed, but I don't have a truck or a vehicle or a way to get a bed transported over here, and I don't have the money to get a bed delivered over here. But it's just me, so I mean, with the Craigslist free stuff, I don't have the with the Craigslist free stuff, I don't have the I don't have the transportation or the help to go and pick up somebody's items. I don't have a way to get it over here. So even if I were to purchase a sofa or a bed or something from the thrift store, well, I don't have a way to get it over here. So I don't have the money right now. So I mean, as I said, I bought things that I needed, you know, and only people with narcissistic personalities, they falsely accuse you of being ungrateful. When you try to cook for them or do something nice for them, like I said yesterday, that they would turn around and take one bite or no bites, and you give them the plate of food, and they just casually um throw away your food immediately in a trash can without even tasting the food first, and they'll just do it casually, like as if it's nothing. And then when you confront them about what they did immediately, they start the gaslighting and abuse and making jail threats and threats to get you locked up in a mental institution. Like they'll, like if you just got finished baking chicken, you know, and if you use the same, like if they themselves use Tony Saturated seasoning on the chicken, and you put about the same amount that they put when they're cooking, you know, and then you have rice and mashed potato. I mean, I'm sorry, not mashed potatoes, rice and mixed vegetables. Like the soon as you give them the plate of food, they just turn around and throw it, start scraping it and throwing it in the trash casually, like it's nothing, like it's no big deal. But then if you buy $1 pack of batteries from Dollar Tree, they narcissistically lecture you about wasting your money. But that plate of food that you threw away costs way more money than that one pack of batteries that I bought from Dollar Tree. That's the manipulation and games that they play. And that's funny, the online gang stalkers, when they make their fake harassing comments with fake new accounts, it's very hard to try to delete all their comments, or to try to, when I try to block their comments and their comments, block their channel and their comments are still visible. But the people who leave supportive comments, YouTube tries to censor, erase, and hide those comments. Excuse me. And then people, they get mad and think that I'm the one censoring and deleting their comments. No, the comments that's people like David Jane and Aquarium Doris and the fake Darnell Williams perp and whoever other else perp, yeah, I censor and delete y'all, or at least be trying. But it seems like as if it's some kind of voodoo or witchcraft that when I block your account, then I can't even I have to go back and manually delete all your comments. So David Jane made 14 harassing nonsense comments. Excuse me, like to her, for nothing, harassing me for nothing, unprovoked, and they strategically wait till I'm sleeping. Now, David Jane must have he must have sold his soul to the devil. I mean, he did sell his soul to the devil. He must have graduated from that housing that he was living at, because at 2 o'clock in the morning, Like when I was living in Los Angeles, David Jane wasn't allowed to even with a place where he was at where they treat you like a child, where all those Filipino disabled people, and there was a couple of white people that were disabled, but everybody else was Filipino. And Sarah one time acted like a perp, but there was another person. She was a white female. She had Down syndrome, but I think she was an older woman, and she was so little. I don't think I remember her name, but at that group home that David was living in, especially when that racist, abusive, narcissistic, that sociopath Tina was there, where David Jane was living at. David wasn't allowed to be on the phone. I mean, be on his phone, not even texting nobody. So David must not, after selling his soul to the devil, he must not live there anymore. In order to be able to come and harass me at 2 o'clock in the morning while I'm asleep or trying to sleep. Because last night was another night that I didn't get to sleep that well, but I forgot what dreams I had. But one of them, um, I had like a disturbing, um, like towards the end of the dream, it was like a disturbing sexual nightmare, or bad dream, And I'm not gonna go into detail. So So yeah, immediately after I turned off the camera yesterday from that neighbor last night, after I turned off the camera, like precisely then, exactly when I turned the camera off, that's when they started howling and harassing with the noise, with the excuse me, with the paramedics. I'm so sorry. Wow, this gas caught me off guard. Came out of nowhere without warning in advance. So I mean, yesterday when I was talking about the narcissistic abusers who tell me don't worry about what other people think, but they be the main ones participating and believing in smear campaigns. And I guess I'm getting to a point where I'm starting to feel like, you know, I don't give a fuck what the gang stalkers think. But then when I say that, or then they will start to work even harder to tear me down. So the same ones who gaslight and falsely accuse me of being negative, y'all be the ones who's participating in the bullying and negativity while you tell me be positive and act like you want to keep tabs and make sure I'm ignoring my stalkers while you one of the doggone stalkers and you be participating. You know, but for me to write a short story, y'all call that a gimmick and a scam too. But or if I try to do a cooking video, y'all call that a gimmick and a scam. But it's not a gimmick or a scam when other people do it, when they try to make a living, when they're making a living. Because they're popular, fake, and sold out just like you. That's why you approve of what they do. But I'm gonna keep and continue to fight for my rights to live, exist, and survive and be happy. I mean, y'all want to criminalize me for nothing. And other so-called targeted individuals, they don't even get online harassment like I do. Some of them claim that they just get V2K. And then they turn around and participate in the harassment. And they be like, well, they try to have cult-like mentality and be like, well, if you don't get like they feel like if you're not suffering what they're suffering, then you're not a real TI, or that then you're not a TI. but then you suffering harder than what they're suffering. You know, they've had people like that Joseph Wade Paulson. He got hateful and blocked me or unfollowed me on Twitter because he asked me if I showed him the gang stalking videos and I think he ignored that. But then he said, well, do you get V2K? And I said no, and then he unfollowed me. And that's pretty narcissistic. And somebody, that gang stalking show a couple of years ago, he's one of the popular fakes on YouTube. And one time he falsely accused me of being a perp or not a real TI or something like that. And, and it's like, when I call myself trying to, say my experiences, and he falsely accused me of being a perp or not a real TI. So that was a while back. And that gang stalking attention awareness got hateful and blocked me on Twitter for no reason. And that Bobby Peach person, she did the same thing. It's numerous people. Like I haven't even done a lot of y'all. I haven't even done y'all anything. But if y'all were truly chosen, you wouldn't hate another TI for no reason, or you would not hate another TI based on a lie that you heard. But I'm seeing the popular fakes that all they do is sit behind their desk or sit in a car and rant, and then they falsely glorified as the realist. When I got my proof, and that ain't good enough because you need to write letters to Congress. Well, after all the footage and proof that you saw, and you still lie and say I have no evidence and that I'm not a TI, well, I'm not going to waste my time and, go through writing letters to Congress just so you can lie and say that I never wrote any letters. So why do you want me to write to the FBI, and then later on in the video you say you falsely accusing me of being an FBI informant, but you want me to write letters complaining to the FBI? But I'm the one that's mentally gone in the head. Oh, guess what? Yesterday, I was looking at someone's YouTube videos. Well, not the videos, but I was looking at the comments on one of their videos. And Targeted Journey, she bragged about being a medium. And I know that was she meaning being a spiritual medium. And I'm like, I'm done. Well, I thought I saw her quoting Bible scriptures before too. But you brag about being a spiritual medium like it's a good thing, and you falsely glorify yourself as a chosen one. And so, I mean, it seems like as if David Jane and Aquarian Doris wanted to ruin my day before it started. Trying to unnecessarily ruin a good day for no reason at all. Y'all are so disgusting, the fact that y'all are proud to go to hell. Because y'all don't, if somebody burns you right now, you wouldn't be able to handle that pain. So why you think that you can deliberately and on purpose glory in burning in hell for eternity? Is the Satan that you worship, is he lying to you and saying that that burning in hell feels good? What the hell is he deceiving y'all with? Is Satan telling his followers, is Satan manipulating his worshipers to believe that hell doesn't burn? Or why do y'all think that worshiping Satan and going to hell is something to be honorable or something to be proud of? And then you condemn me like I'm a criminal, or like everything I do or say is just wrong. You know, but as I said, with the few little followers on TikTok, I got more support than the over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So, but I mean, I never heard of somebody who try to talk about how disgusting you are, but then they stalk and follow everything you do for years. The fake TI perps that I've had feuds with, I don't even stalk everything that they do and follow them and harass them for years. I freaking stay away. But every time I see people promoting them, it makes me feel a certain kind of angry. Because if you claim that you're a real TI and bullied by psychopaths, but then you turn around and do the same thing to me unprovoked for no reason at all, calling yourself trying to protect and defend another popular fake friend. And then eventually y'all end up having a falling out. But she was your bestie, and like, how y'all call each other besties and you never met in person and never will meet in person because y'all are in two different countries? Like, if you're in Canada and she is in the UK, how are y'all besties if y'all would never meet each other in person? And then y'all, like, over a whole decade of an age gap, and you're gonna defend somebody, I mean, for something you don't even know about. Just because that person is nice to you, you think that they're a good person, and you don't realize that they susceptible to doing dirty shit behind closed doors. And then when your fake friend gets exposed, you think that that person would never do such a thing. So I've tried to be woman to woman or woman to man and confront narcissistic fake TIs that try to bully and harass me with their comments. I respond to their abusive comment and confront them, and they ignore me. And so then I wait around for a while, and then if I hear nothing, then I turn around and I block you, and then they will make it like as if I just blocked them for no reason at all. But you know damn well you started bullying me. So it's like more fake agents than a real TI suffering. And a lot of times it's like the wheat amongst the tares. You don't know who's sincere and you don't know who's fake. The sheep from the goats, the wheat amongst the tares. And, you know, even in the so called Christian community, you can't go to church because too many wolves, too many narcissistic, fake, predatory wolves in church that all they do is, church should not be an experience of trauma, added trauma to what you already been going through. I mean, if you go to church functions and people sit around and gossip and mock and laugh and call you greedy, when they give you a plate of a pile of food on purpose just so that they can excuse me, try to make a fool out of you. Like, if you don't eat all the food and you throw it away, then they'll lecture you about being wasteful. But then if you eat it all, then they'll laugh and mock and say you're greedy. And you know, So they even have abusive narcissistic perps at church. While you sitting there calling me greedy, but you sold your soul to the devil for one headlight. Fraudulently and illegally driving around in a luxury red BMW with one headlight and it's brand new. If your car is brand new, you have no reason at all to have a one headlight. And your BMW, your car is not even a lemon. So what you're doing with a brand new red BMW that's not a lemon and with one headlight and a weaponized headlight too. So that one headlight vehicle represents one eye symbolism in the Illuminati. Like cars in the front have two headlights, and they do it in the back too, like with the tail lights and brake lights or whatever. But y'all don't have the authority to dictate that nobody should be giving candy any money. That's how they treat people who if you think that I'm retarded or slow and you want to bully and abuse somebody, that's how they treat people like me. You know, but y'all gang stalkers and fake TI perps are running around. Um, y'all be running around here living double lives. So if you live a double life, that means you got multiple personalities. And who's the crazy one? So I called myself trying to get some sleep last night. I didn't get to rest all that well, but I got me some sleep a little bit. But this weekend, like tomorrow and Sunday, I don't have any plans to do anything or go anywhere. But I still need to finish organizing, you know, my belongings. I haven't really gone through my storage bins, but I went through the bags and took away stuff that I didn't want. But I haven't done it with the storage bins. You hear them? Hear them again? So, well, today for breakfast, I was thinking about having a corn muffin and a cara orange, and then for lunch I'll have the salmon sandwich, the salmon salad sandwich. Oh, the perps even gave me at least 8 thumbs down on that video. And then um for dinner I got some more mashed potatoes and some more of the pork meat. Some more mashed potatoes and some more of the pork meat, the pork ribs or whatever. And I guess after today, I'm gonna freeze the leftovers of the pork meat in the gravy or whatever. But yesterday, I was kept on being afraid that I put too much seasoning because the Dano stuff you have to put a lot. You got to put a whole lot. But I was afraid that, oh, did I put too much? Or I was hoping I wouldn't have like a medical emergency or anything like that. But the ice cream, from the you know the ice cream from when I had it the day before yesterday, it caused the roof of my mouth to be sore, and it started to get like a little infection a little bit. So last night I tried to brush the roof of my mouth, in addition to the brushing of my whole all my teeth and my tongue and everything with the bentonite clay. And it helps soothe the pain some, but not 100%, not thoroughly, So, but I mean, people need to back off and leave people alone, as you know, stop living a life to harass somebody or stalk everything I do. I'm not important at all. you know, I mean, I don't even know if I will write any short stories or work on any short stories today. I would like to, but I'm so sleep deprived I can't even function at my optimal performance. So I need more sleep. So I mean, but it's strange that the narcissistic abusers, they would do stuff like make lies, false rumors, and smear campaigns. But then when you speak the truth about confronting them about something hurtful or cruel that they said, they will lie on you and say that you minced their words or that you putting words in their mouth. And they use that to gaslight you. Gaslight and manipulate you. But they got some people who pretend to be fake friendly but keep a distance from you though. Even in the so-called TI community, like people handpick who to like better or who to like more. And the ones that's the popular fake deceivers that practice the witchcraft, those are the main ones who everybody kisses their ass, you know. So I don't even know if people in the TI community, if I were to go to any rallies or anything, if they would treat me as mean in person or avoid me or walk away from me in the same way that they do on social media. Because they got some people who will act a certain bitch kind of way on social media, but then in person they all fake nice and fake smiles and everything. But the TI community is not what it should be. The TI community should not be filled with sold out perps. You know, and they got so many sold out perps that pretend to be Christian just for a cover up and to look good. You know, but it's like, so now the harassing comments that I got this morning caused me anxiety, and you know, you hear that, dummy? Causing me anxiety, to feel the need to comfort eat, you know, but I can't go take a walk because then I have to put up with more harassment and perping and stuff like that. Can't even take a peaceful walk. And it's a bad neighborhood, and I'm not about to get on the bus and go elsewhere. So I don't even know if tonight is gallery night. I don't know if it's tonight or next week. I think it's tonight, but I don't think I'll go. Excuse me. Because after dealing with that, it's a long walk back home. It's a long walk back home, and um, no buses will be running unless, yeah, that late the buses won't be running. And, you know, it'll be a long walk back home. And I don't even have money. I mean, it's like gallery night is not what it used to be. Like I used to really enjoy it back in 2019, but now it's nothing really there. Maybe next month, I don't know. But when I was homeless, living downtown, I was always caught in the midst of gallery night. But all the noise, loud music, and crowds, I can't be around that. But I had no choice but to be forced to suffer through all that and dreaded and couldn't wait for it to be over. And all the super long lines, you know, I didn't have patience to, wait in such long lines, you know. But I used to like gallery night, but I ain't too crazy over it anymore. But the online gang stalkers think that even if I work at McDonald's, they consider that a scam too. They don't want me to make a living. They don't want me to survive. They not shy about bragging about how they want me dead. And they're very harsh with their death wishes on me, talking about that they hope that they can't wait for me to be put down like a rabid dog and be put out of my own misery. And when I tell other professed targeted individuals, they don't even find that shocking, or they just dismiss and ignore it like it's no big deal. you know but so-called targeted individuals, they handpick who to have empathy and sympathy towards and who to be supportive of. But because I was homeless, and because they view me as mentally challenged, that's why they be narcissistic and controlling and treat me like I don't know any better, and call themselves trying to bully and try to punish and handle me, because they're narcissistic, sold out, fake TI perps, rich and fraudulently and illegally living the high life. Even living up in here, I mean, like maybe next month, I should be able to afford to pay all my bills, basic bills. But, you know, but I won't even have enough money to be able to finance a car. I damn sure and definitely do not have enough money for a down payment, you know, and I don't even think I would have enough money to be able to afford to rent a car for a day. Rent a car just for one day to clear my mind and, you know, go out and maybe visit somewhere in nature or something. But you don't have the authority or the right to try to think that you got the power to imprison me or force me to imprison myself. Who said that, you know, I mean, if y'all think that y'all got the authority to handpick who's allowed to be happy or handpick who doesn't deserve happiness, I mean, even criminals in prison, they're allowed to even have certain, happiness. But y'all don't want me with the simplest bit of joy. And then y'all claim y'all be targeted and say that perps don't want y'all with any joy, but then you don't want me with any joy. And then if I try to do something to make me happy, make myself happy, you falsely accuse me of being a sold out perp for the one thing I try on my own, one bit of joy or happiness that I try to seek out. But y'all the first ones call me negative, but then y'all figure, oh, Candy went to the beach. This is proof she's a sold out fake TI perp. Because, oh, she gonna enjoy herself at the beach. I won't even be going to the beach this weekend. So, like, so I mean, and I shouldn't have to be afraid to speak my mind and have my own free speech on my own videos. It's like y'all think that, giving me thumbs down is supposed to be a sign for me to shut up and stop talking. But y'all hate the truth, and y'all hate people that's too real for y'all fake retarded asses. Y'all the retards, y'all the remedial ones, because you're remedial and retarded and cowardly enough to cave in and sell out. But and then y'all falsely accuse me of being jealous and miserable when y'all worshiping the devil. You gained the world and lost y'all soul, and you're worshiping the devil. That's remedial and slow. That's cowardice. That's y'all the ones that's jealous and miserable and using projection. Because if you're rich, how the hell you getting rich off of stalking somebody and trafficking somebody? So I'm about to go for now. What time is it? It's 9:41 in the morning. So I don't know if it might be noon or whatever by the time I get this video get done uploading, but I'm still pretty tired right now. So I'll see y'all later.